Come back to Yirara.
G'day fellas, we're just having a bit of a clean up of the troopy and the academy room. We do that once a week. Thursday afternoons is our time for clean up, and especially in this time of coronavirus, it's really important that we keep everything clean, disinfected, so when you get back everyone knows it's safe, families know that you're in a safe place. It'd be really good, it'd be really helping your families if you could maybe organise one day a week where you do a bit of cleaning around the house too, whether it's sweeping outside or a bit of vacuuming inside. Could be cleaning the windows like this, or cleaning one of the vehicles at home. So yeah, try and make that part of your weekly routine, and good luck with it. I'm sure the other fellas are working hard inside. We might take this camera and see who we can find. Good as new. Bit of a vacuum, bit of a sweep, bit of a clean of the troopy. For us, that makes this place nice and clean. We know we're safe. We know there's no COVID-19 around here. At home for you, it might look like giving your bedroom a vacuum once a week. It might mean wiping down the kitchen once a week, well after every meal, but giving it a good scrub once a week. Maybe, sweeping off the back patio, whatever it might be. We love it when this place is clean and tidy, so make sure you help us when you get back. Keep it that way. All right, fellas, keep it healthy, keep it safe. See you soon.
From the beautiful Todmore, right here in the heart of Alice Springs, and welcome to another exciting episode of Health with Mr. Zane and Mr. Liko.
Last time we introduced to you the third part of our well-being model, which is emotional well-being. We looked at the meaning of emotional well-being and how the feelings inside of you can impact the choices you make every day. Hey Mr. Zane, what does this mean again?
Funny you say that, Mr. Liko. Emotional well-being is how we think, feel, and relate to yourselves and other people around you.
Oh yes, I remember now. It is about the emotions you feel inside of you that helps you make different choices every day. You have feelings, I have feelings, we all do. Having emotions is all part of life.
That's right, Mr. Liko. You could feel happy, or sad, or excited, or angry, or scared. These feelings are normal and are what make us human. Can you remember a time where you were happy? Or maybe a time that you felt scared? We all have our own emotions and are what make us unique.
In today's lesson, we will continue to focus on emotional well-being and take you through different situations where your emotions can affect the choices you make.
We want you to understand that emotional well-being isn't just about how you feel. It is also about how your choices make others feel. Don't you just love that warm, fuzzy feeling inside?
That's right, Mr. Zane. What you choose to do, say, or how to act towards others can have a major impact on how you feel about yourself and how others feel too. What does this mean? Let us show you. Emotional well-being could be doing something nice for someone else. Check this out. Hi there, come on through.
Thank you.
That's okay.
Helping someone's emotional well-being could be as simple as complimenting them. Don't be shy to show someone or tell someone that they're doing good at something. Follow me. Hey ladies, How's it going? Just want to say, you're doing an absolutely amazing job with your videos. Probably some of the best videos out of all of them. Just thought I'd let you know. Have a lovely day. Hey, Miss Salters, that episode, Christian Studies, you're doing really well. It's awesome.
Thank you.
No, you were awesome. No, you're actually really good. You were good today. Hey, Miss Nat, I love the hair. I absolutely love the hair. It looks really good on you. You suit it. No worries. Have a good day.
Oh wow, that's really cool. That's awesome. Yeah.
Hey, mister, I love the attire today. You look really good.
Just temperature check, please.
Yep. 35.9.
Awesome. You're doing an amazing job. Have a beautiful day.
You see, it's not that hard to feel good about yourself when you make good choices. Oh, no.
Exactly. Hey, step brother. Oh! What is even better is when you're able to make others feel good too. That is emotional well-being.
Today, we have 2 worksheets for you to complete to help you learn more about emotional well-being. You will need your Week 7 workbooks and turn to pages 9 and 10. Mr. Liko will now explain further.
On page 9, you will see a worksheet titled Piecing It Together. Your job is to fill in the jigsaw pieces on the hand on this worksheet. This hand represents you and what makes your own unique personality. This is also a good chance for you to think positively about how you feel about your own personality and what makes you different from everyone else.
Next, on page 10, you will see a worksheet with lots of different emojis on it. Your job is to fill in the table and think about the feelings that these emojis show. While you're doing that, take the time to think about how you feel when you see these emojis. Give it your best shot. Yeah. We hope you are beginning to understand how the choices that you make can affect you and others around you.
Next time, we will introduce to you the final part of our well-being model, which is mental well-being. This is a hot topic which can affect all of us in different ways. Stay tuned for more learning coming your way. See ya!
So guys, this week we have and are going to continue looking at why it is so important to know how much change you're supposed to get back when you pay for something at the shop, and also how to give the correct amount of change for if you get a job. The way that we can figure that out is called doing a minus sum or a take away sum. You'll see in a lot of our Flexi shop skits and our teaching, we're going to be talking about how to know how much change you get back. So let's do an example. If we go to the shop and we want to buy something that is worth $9, but we don't have the exact change, we have a $10 note. So if you hand this $10 note over to the cashier, how much change are you going to get back? The way we work that out is through a minus sum. So we've got our $10 note, and now we've got to put this symbol here, which means take away, and the book costs $9 in total. What's 10 take away 9? It equals 1. And so we'll be getting $1 of change back, which will be represented by our $1 coin, which is right there.
Hi, welcome back to another Word of the Week. Today I'm going to talk to you about a couple of different words that we use when we work with money. The first one is deposit. Let's see if we can spell it. D-E-P-O-S-I-T. Deposit is when you get money put into your account. So your parents might put your spending money in your account for you, which is deposit. Also, with work, my pay goes directly into my account and it gets deposited in every fortnight. So how do we access our money once it's gone into our account? Well, you can use your card, and when you want to buy things, you can pay wave at the shop by using your card and just flashing it over the EFTPOS machine. The other way you can get your money out is to withdraw. With and then draw. If you withdraw, that means you're taking cash out of your account. I don't like doing that very much in case my wallet gets stolen, so I don't like carrying too much cash around, so I'd rather pay wave or use the EFTPOS machine. So keep your money safe, keep it in the bank, make sure you have more deposits than you do withdrawal, otherwise you end up with no money. See you next time.
Morning, mate.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Yeah, good. Just come to get some protein product. Could I get your powder over there?
Oh, it's top quality, this one.
Is it?
Yeah.
How much would that be, mate?
Our sports teacher uses this.
True.
One day he said he's going to get some muscles, Mr. Zane.
Mr. Zane. Oh,
Yeah.
I hope he's
They
right.
haven't come at the moment.
Alright, hope he's right, mate.
Yeah.
Hope he's right.
All right, this is the large one, and this is $45.
Yep, I'll take that.
Is that okay?
Yep. I've got a $100 note.
100 to me. Thank you very much. Hey, your change, sir.
Yep.
10, 20, and a 5. Thank you very much.
No worries. Thank you. Enjoy
All
your
right.
day.
Good. Okay, so the customer came in and paid with a $100 note. Now you could see that the shopkeeper was getting a bit flustered, didn't know what change to give. You'll see that Marcus one day gets flustered with his change, and his uncle has to come in and help out.
When we are wanting to double check that we have given the correct amount of change or received the correct amount of change, we can do something called a plus sum. The way we do that is we plus together the total amount of the item we want to buy with the amount of change we received back. If the answer is equal to the total amount of money we gave the cashier in the first place, then we have received or given the correct amount of change. For example, if we wanted to buy a hat that cost $4.50 and we handed in a $10 note and received $5.50 back in change, the way we could figure out if we had the correct amount of change is we take our $5.50 and we plus it with the amount of the hat, which is $4.50. And in this case, that equals $10, which is the total amount of money we gave at the beginning.
The shopkeeper should have done was put the $100 down. The cost was $45. So $5 would have made 50, and $50 would have made 100. So what's happened now is the customer's gone away with the wrong change. Is that good?
Hey guys, welcome to Yirara2u Music. Now today I'm going to be showing you how to put a new string on a classical guitar. You're going to need some classical strings. As you can see, this guitar has one missing string, which is the thickest one here, which is called the bottom E. So all the strings here, so it starts with the E, which is the one that's missing. Then this one's an A, D, G, B, and then E again. So that's a high E. or a top E, we call it. Okay, so today we're replacing or putting on the bottom E string. Okay, so the packets usually have the name of the string on the front. Okay. So the classical guitar is a bit harder than the steel string guitar because it doesn't have a ball or a weight on the end, so you have to tie it in a certain way when you're putting the string on. Start with the end that doesn't have this little frayed bit on, so the completely plain end there has been cut. Okay. So this thing here is called the bridge. So you thread the string through the bridge from this end. Okay. Don't put it all the way through, you need to leave about this much. And what we need to do now is wrap this bit round. Maybe I need a bit more. You wrap this bit round like this to make a loop. Okay? And then you need to put this part here, wrap it through the loop, maybe do it twice so it's nice and tight. There we go. So that's through there twice. Pull it nice and tight like that. So you have something that looks like this. So you want to thread it through the top of the hole like that. And then what we do, just to make it more secure, we push the end of the string back through. Okay? And pull it tight. Don't pull it all the way back through, just hold it like that. And then we start winding. So you wind clockwise. So you're going round to the right. Okay? Like this. See, there's a little bit there poking through. That will hold it in place better. So this might take a while. You can buy a little tool called a string winder, which is where you pop it on and wind it round with a little handle, which does save you some time, but I thought I'd show you it this way because I don't think many of you will have a string winder. Usually you don't need to use the whole length of the string, but I've done that accidentally today, so I've used the entire string, so we don't need the pliers. But usually you don't need to use the whole string, you can cut the end off. Okay, so now that's on, you want to give it a bit of a stretch like this all the way along, just to make sure it settles in. Now nylon strings, they do take a while to settle, so when you've tuned the guitar, you'll find every time you pick it up, you're going to have to tune it again, and then again and again. Eventually, after about a week, it should stay in tune. And now I'm going to show you how you can tune your guitar. Now imagine not many of you will have a guitar tuner, which is like a small device which helps you tune your guitar. So what you can do is you can go onto YouTube, if you've got internet connection, and just type in guitar tuner, okay? So that's G-U-I-T-A-R for guitar, then tuner is T-U-N-E-R. All right, and then you can just click on the top video there. And now what you need to do, you need to be in quite a quiet place. Make sure you're not surrounded by lots of noise, and just listen. Hear that? All right. And pause it. Remember the note in your head. That sounds about right, okay? Okay, so to tune with harmonics, you just rest your finger gently over the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th fret, number 5 here. And then on the next string down, you rest your finger gently on the 7th fret. Okay, and they have to sound the same, so. Okay, so those two strings are now in tune. Now we move down to the 2nd string. And you can hear that the 3rd string is too low, so you need to bring it up. Okay, that sounds about right. Now moving down to the 3rd string. That's too low there. The 4th string is too low, so you want to raise that up. You've got to listen really carefully. Does that sound the same? I think so. Alright, now the B string here, that one's tuned a bit differently. You can't use harmonics for that one. So what we do is you press down the G, the 4th string from the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, on the 4th fret. So press down the G on the 4th fret and pluck it, and then pluck the B. So that has to sound the same, so it's too low at the moment, so that sounds about right. Okay, and then for the last string we go back to the harmonics again. It's a bit too low, right. All right.
Hello everyone, Miss Andrea here. We're going to have a look at the worksheet we will be doing for week 6. Remember the worksheet you did about setting where your story will happen? Now I want you to choose an animal that might be there. It could be a pet or an animal that you see or have in your community. Write about your animal in the boxes. Use your own words, or you can use some of the words provided. We'd like you to write sentences. Now I will show you. I have my horse in the story. In the box at the top, draw or write the name of your animal. Now the second one. Where does it live? For my horse, Big Red lives in a paddock near the house. He has plenty of grass and shady trees to stand under if it is hot. When he is feeling frisky and energetic, or sometimes when there is a storm with thunder and lightning, he runs around wildly, kicking his legs and squealing. What does it look like? The horse is a shiny red colour called chestnut. He is strong with a thick neck and long legs. His mane and tail fly in the wind. His hard, pointy ears stand up at the top of his head. Horses have big, soft brown eyes and long eyelashes. What does it feel like? The horse always feels warm. His hair is smooth and soft, but not at all fluffy. The hair along the top of his neck, the mane, is stronger and thicker than a person's hair, but the nicest thing is that soft, velvety spot around his nose. Last section of your worksheet. What does it do? Horses are like people. They are all different. Happy, cranky, fun. Big Red is happy because he has a good life. He loves to go in the creek when it is hot. When he gets out, he rolls around in the soft creek sand, rubbing his back and having a big stretch. It was easy to talk about an animal I know and love. Maybe you can do the same. Give it a go. Using descriptive words in sentences, complete your worksheet. Bye for now.
I have 2 horses, Montana and Peppy, but as you can see they look very different. It's important that you describe exactly what your character looks like and its characteristics, so that the reader doesn't imagine up a completely different character to the one that you are talking about. Montana is tall, dark brown and shiny, whereas Peppy is smaller, a brown colour called chestnut, and more fluffy. Montana is very relaxed and often walks with her head low. She is very friendly and cuddly. Peppy is more alert with his head high. He is grumpy and doesn't really like cuddles. Montana can jump high, but Peppy can only jump little jumps. So you can see how even though Montana and Peppy are both horses, they're very different. That is why it's important that we describe them. You wouldn't want your story to be talking about a horse like Montana, but the reader is imagining Peppy.
Wada, welcome back. Today's word of the day is
Kura, meaning meat. So have a go at saying Kura, meaning meat.
We'll see you next time. Bye.
Kura.
Kura.
Hi, it's Kane Gilmore from Charles Darwin University. Today I'd like to talk to you about power chords. Power chords are two-note chords, and I've drawn one in just like this. So today, if you know a power chord, you can play just about any song with a two-note chord. So that's a quick, easy way of getting around a guitar. And how you do it is a little pattern with your fingers, and if you learn that and move that, you can play any power chord on the guitar. And there's only 12 notes, so you could technically play them all by moving your fingers around. I'll show you. Put my first finger here. And this can be anywhere. So just for the video, today I'm going to go to the 5th fret, the 2nd dot, which is the A note, and put my finger here, number 1. And I'll put my 3rd finger just here, which is a string higher and 2 frets further. So a string higher and 2 frets. So it's not on the same string, it's on a different one. So if you hear this, is a power chord. Now I could move that. Upper fret. Upper fret. Down a fret. And the best thing about the power chord is that you can move it down a string. So the same little pattern could move to, say, here. So I could put my finger here and my 3rd finger here. Move it around. As long as you move that pattern, around, you can play pretty much, you can play any note on a little power chord on the guitar at all. So there's songs that you could play, such as, I don't know, I'll make one up. I'll show you a little bit more technique to help with that. We can go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and it's called a palm mute. So you put your hand here and you hit the strings, and you notice I'm hitting only the 2 strings I want to play. And you move your palm just up a bit so the strings are making the notes, but it's still muted. Now, have a listen to some songs and find the note. Make a power chord. Might go. And move that shape around and follow the note that you're hearing. I'll see you next session.
Good morning. Welcome back to Yirara.